Hi.
We are live.
How is everybody?
Hello.
Hi.
So excited.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey. What's up? What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to Mom's Take 5, episode 7, season 2. We are doing a part 2. Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. We did this episode a while back. Summer last year?
I think it was like August. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
And we have tons of comments we did not get to. So we are super excited. This is going to be a great one.
Yes.
Pretty hilarious. But first, let's talk updates.
Which one is it?
The green one.
Get it. There we go. I froze.
This is Ashley,
Molly. Kim.
and
Tara.
we are 4 best friends who by fate moved into the same cul-de-sac. We talk all things mom, wife, and woman. We are Mom's Take 5.
I mean, I guess we should make sure.
Woo.
Can you hear and see us? Okay.
Drop a thumbs up.
Yeah. Hopefully everything's going okay. I was a little rushed, so.
We're going to need our bifocals to read
I
them.
know. They are
I
tiny.
can't read them.
They're tiny. They're so tiny. I'm so sorry.
It was going to be great.
Well,
My old eyeballs will never see those.
I can read them for us. I'll try. I have them on my computer for pictures too, but they're not marked off. Like I went through and marked all these off, which ones we.
Yeah.
That was
You did
fun.
good.
For.
You did
Yeah.
good. You do good.
It took a minute.
Yeah.
Good.
You do good. Okay. So we have a lot of updates.
I know. I want
I
you
know.
to
It
go
I
has
was
first.
been
like-
such a busy week.
We shouldn't have even
What?
done a topic.
I
I
Right?
feel like there's a lot
we
to
could have
talk about.
just
There's a lot.
chattered.
Yeah.
We could have chattered.
It's like we haven't seen each other in
Chatter
so
makes it-
long.
It does feel that way.
Goodness.
For real, it does feel that way this
it
week.
really does.
I've been in
Okay,
my house.
who wants to start?
I want you to because I've been waiting to talk to you.
Oh my goodness.
And so I want to hear it. I'm being selfish. I want to hear.
Okay, I'll start. Okay, I started my new job this week, you guys.
Yay!
I mean, when I say new job, I've been a stay-at-home mom the past 5 years. My husband and I had our business. So it's like, I do feel like I did some work like in the summer and stuff, but officially going back, working for a company, doing big girl stuff, you know what I mean? I honestly, going back, I had so many emotions. I was, number one, so excited for the job, so stoked for the position. I'm so grateful. I obviously the emotions of not being with my babies, those hit a mama. Thankfully, we found 2 just beautiful, wonderful nannies, and I'm so thankful because that makes my life so much better. Every break, I literally hop on the camera. Every break, I'm on. How are they doing in there? Let me see. And she's so cute, and they just look so sweet. And I'm like, oh, I just want to hug you. But you guys, the job itself is just rad. This company is just rad. You hear all these things, and I'm still at the beginning. I'm still just drinking the Kool-Aid. You know, shit hasn't got real yet. But I'm not going to say where I work. I don't know. It feels like, I don't know if I should say that online. Anyways, it's just a really impressive company. And I'm excited for what I'm going to do. I'm excited for the team I'm joining. I'm going to be in more training for the next 8 weeks because it's a leadership position. So there's a lot of training for it, which I'm grateful for. I want to do that. But now I'll be remote. So I was in office this week, and their office is freaking sane, you guys. It's huge and stunning. And there's a giant weight room in there, and there's their own cafeteria with their own chefs. That's who made our lunches all week
Your
long.
lunches?
I know.
Delicious.
I kept seeing all those. I was like,
Yeah.
I want them to feed me.
Yeah.
Right?
You guys, we should all do a lunch date there because you can actually bring like friends and family. Their prices, they will serve you like a full-on delicious lunch breakfast for $6. Like what you saw.
Lunch, breakfast.
Well, lunch or breakfast.
Are we having
breakfast
brunch?
or lunch?
Oh.
We're doing brunch.
Are we doing breakfast for lunch or
Brenner.
dinner?
Yes, for some
Brunch.
Brenner. We walked around the whole building. It's ginormous and it's stunning. There's just so many little details. They have a game room for all their employees. Like,
Oh, that's cool.
go like take a
Where
break
is
and play a
it?
game room. It's in Midvale.
Okay.
The office is in Midvale. Huge office. I met the CEO this week. I met the VP. We talked to all of these people this week. And how many companies do you meet them that early on? And the CEO told us all, we want you to take your paid time off. I want you to, go and get your kids. If you like, I was like, who is this place? Anyways, I told him no, there was a lot of interaction, of course, throughout this training this week. And I said, good companies take care of their customer. Great companies take care of their people, who in turn will take care of their client and customer. And that's what this company is. They are a great company. So many people that work there don't leave. Like, I've had random people, because I've shared just a couple like bathroom photos that recognize that bathroom. Like, people I went to high school with, they're like, Tara, I'm working there. I've been there for 11 years. Like, you're going to love it. Da, 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 da. I was like, dude, these people are legit. They're so cool. So
That's awesome.
sorry, I just went on a tangent. I'm
No,
very,
no.
very grateful for.
We wanted to hear it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, now shut up. And Ashley.
Let's hear about the sunshine. Yes.
And
Tell me about
kudos
your
to
vacation.
recognizing a company from the bathroom.
Right?
Well, I think I feel
That-
like there was some labeling on like a
A cup.
cup or something.
I noticed that way later in the day, and I was
Yep.
like, shit.
I don't think it like fully showed though. So I think
But maybe
people would
a
have to know.
Yeah.
But I did see some labeling.
Mm.
But I wouldn't have.
Their bathrooms are all the same. I went to a couple different ones. So, I
Check
mean, if
them
you've been
out.
there for 11 years, they probably know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. But now I get to work remote, and I'm excited for that journey too.
I'm not sure what Freya's telling everybody.
No.
Because one day my kids came home and was like, Freya has to go to daycare. I was like, I don't think she does.
Nope.
I think she has a nanny.
Yep.
And Emmy's like, oh, okay. And then today she came home. She's like, yeah, Tara's like a nurse. I was like, no, she's not.
Nope.
She's like, well, she's traveling around. I was like, no, nope.
That's not right.
So I don't know, like what's being said, or if it's like telephone where one thing's being said between these kids, and then
Yeah.
it just like gets
Right.
completely skewed.
Right.
But every day she comes home with something different. I'm like, nope, I don't think that's happening.
know.
And then I like doubled, like I know you're not a nurse, so I didn't
Right.
double. I was like, maybe they do have to do daycare like in the morning or something before school. Or, I was like, I swear she would tell us that,
Yes.
right?
No. All a nanny.
I know.
Yeah,
Those
she's
are
funny.
funny.
All she's like, oh, Mom, that means we got to spend more money. That's what she's most excited about. We got to spend more money, Mom?
Yeah. Yes and no.
Sure.
Big priorities, Mom.
Yeah.
Right?
Priorities.
Right? Yeah. What are you going to get me?
This is real cute.
New one.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, you guys, I got to share this part.
Oh my gosh.
This was cool.
This? Are you excited?
It reminded
I
me.
wanted to show you too.
I know.
It's pink and purple.
Oh my, and 2 shades of pink and purple.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was really special. So first day we have like the introduction, go around, say your name, something cool about you, blah, 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 what position you're in. And I was like, what am I going to say that's cool about me? I said, I have a podcast.
Oh,
With my podcast friends.
Yeah.
I totally did.
Good job.
I was like, plug, I do a podcast with my best mom friends. And they were like, well, what's it called? I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I'm really going to plug it now.
Yeah.
So I told them Moms Take 5, kind of told her story. And they're like, oh, my Moms Take 5, that's so brilliant. I'm like, yeah, every mom needs to take 5 minutes or like 2 hours. That's kind of usually what we do. And I had 2 girls the next day say, I listened to your podcast and it was
Aw.
hilarious and I loved it.
Really?
Yay! The very next day.
That's awesome.
They were like talking about things we said. They're like, I totally warm up a Pop-Tart and put butter on it too.
See?
They're like, I
It's
felt so
good.
validated when I heard that. Like, it was really cool.
It's so good. Like, it's so nice to always hear comments, like whether you leave them on
Yes.
YouTube, whether we get messages on Instagram or even Spotify. We've had a couple. Like, it makes me really happy.
It makes my heart
Yeah.
happy. Yeah.
So
So that was really special. So
Yeah,
everyone knows,
like that.
guys. And a lot of these people were around the States. So
that's
we're just going to
awesome.
travel far. So
It's a party.
Well, this is
'Kay.
my new mug.
yes.
I really.
It doesn't spill, and it's got 2 shades of pink
Here,
and
hold
2
on.
shades.
Let me get it on you. There
Zoom
you
it
go.
in.
No,
Give
you're
it a
Too
good
late.
look.
I already did it.
Nope. Oops. I
Dude,
don't know
I
what
want,
I'm doing
I
with the
want
camera
one.
here.
I want that color.
I know
like
it's
it.
really
Saturday at I don't know what time, but Saturday you get this color.
Ooh.
cute. Dropping on Saturday.
Okay.
There's a bright pink
Really
one.
cute.
Really?
I
Bright.
gotta fix this.
What?
Oh, so nice. What? The angle? Oh.
It is a little
cutting
bit.
you off. Yep. Turn a little bit.
There.
There you go. No, I don't think so.
No.
That looks way better. Well, Ashley and Molly both went on Sunshine vacations. Why Kim and I were stuck here in the snow.
Mhm.
How
Yeah.
was Hawaii?
Hawaii was good. It was a bit rainy, actually, depending on what part of the island you were on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went to the big island, and one side is Kona, and the other side is Hilo. And our resort was on the Kona side. But it is really crazy, like your sister-in-law had said. Like, it's not what you imagine when you go to Hawaii. Like, the whole island is, mostly the Kona side is covered in lava rock. And as
Yeah.
we drove to Hilo, we drove between the two biggest. There's 5 volcanoes on that island. We drove between the 2 biggest ones. It was just lava rock, like forever, as far as you could see. And then as you get up to the top, then you're driving like through clouds and it's raining. And then you come to the other side and then it's like tropical and foresty and like, anyway, it was crazy. But it was fun. We did all kinds of things. We did a waterfall. We did a volcano national park tour thing. We went to like a black sand beach.
Yeah.
Went whale watching. We did a little bit of sun, like out by the pool, not a lot of that. But we went into Kona City and like went to Target and Walmart and like just kind of explored one day. Yeah, me and one of the other wives. So it was fun.
Did you
Really fun.
fly in a helicopter to see the?
No, we did not do
volcano?
the helicopter ride.
Okay.
No. They did give one away though, like at the breakfast. You saw that video that I sent you of,
Yes.
of JY and his own. It was so fun to see him up there, like in front of all these people. And I was like, look at him just like up there doing his thing in front of all these people. And they were giving away. So it's so expensive.
Oh,
So the buffet, we went the first morning because we didn't really have time to go to the grocery store and pick up anything. And we go the first morning, we're like, oh, I'm not really hungry, but we need to eat something. It was $55 a person. So it was like over 120 or like whatever, over $100 for the 2 of us. And we're like, well, we're not doing that again.
just for
Dang.
breakfast.
Just for breakfast. And we don't eat like a big, anyway, it was crazy. But that's something that they gave away to a couple people was like 4 days of the buffet breakfast, which was,
that's a good idea.
yeah, it was a really
Yes.
nice thing for them to give away. Anyway.
What was like your favorite? Like if you go to the big island on Hawaii, you have to do this.
Honestly, I think just like driving around and seeing, because like even on the Hilo side, so John, my husband's boss, his wife, her grandma lives in Hilo. She's 94 years old. She has like dementia pretty bad, but she lives alone and she lives on this giant piece of property. And so we went to visit her and we got to like walk around and talk with her. And she was like, what brings you to Hawaii? Like, why would you come here? And we're like, hello.
Really?
Yeah. And so
Why wouldn't we?
yeah, so we were just talking with her and she kept asking us if it was our first time to Hawaii and it was pretty funny. But then we walked around and she had like plumeria trees for forever and they go out and make leis in the summertime and it's just
That's
like
cool.
it's so fun.
What kind of trees?
Plumeria, like the flowers that you can make leis out of.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yes, I've seen those. Those are stunning.
Yeah, so it was really fun to just go talk with her. And then the property has this really cool thing. There's a natural waterfall that falls into like this little lake type pond thing
Yeah.
that then like falls over into the ocean because her house kind of sits a little bit off of these cliffs that then fall into the ocean. Like I have videos and pictures. It's so crazy. Anyway,
What?
so we were going to walk down there and
Yeah.
Lindsay, the wife, she was like, I don't want to do this. This is really steep. I did it as a kid, but I don't think I want to do it now. Yada, yada, yada. And John's like, well, when are we going to ever do this again?
Yeah.
So he was like, we're going to do this. So he starts walking down and he's going through like spider webs. He's like, oh, these old spider webs, whatever.
Oh.
Stops and then
no.
is like, fuck, I'm out, and books it back up because there's a giant spider sitting just off to the side that's like yellow and black and like he
Oh,
was
no.
like, nope, I'm out. Yeah, it's like I'm out. So we didn't make it all the way down to that, but it would have been really cool to see. Anyway,
Ooh, I don't know if I
Yeah.
I might have turned around.
yeah,
That freaks me out.
yep. And then like,
Get a stick and go through
oh,
it.
but it was just off. It was just off. I mean, it was a giant thing off. Like he was like it was like right here.
Then
And
you
he was
see
like,
a
"Boop."
big one come out of the cave,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, and who knows how long it's been since anyone's been down there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's
Anyway.
true.
it was fun.
Ooh, that's
We
so
were
cool.
busy. We explored. It was
Yeah.
really fun.
It
So.
looked I'm glad.
Yeah.
Was there sandy beaches as well?
Not really. So remember, you
Mostly
all gave me
rocky?
shit for not.
I guess.
No, you said there was
No.
no island or something. Or
I said something about beaches, and you're like, it's an island. It's covered in beaches, the whole thing. And I was
Yes.
like, okay. I was like, okay, touche. But on this side, there really isn't. There's like, we did find one small beach, like a white sand beach that you could go and hang out for. So we did that for a couple hours one day after our whale watching. But like, you have to find them. Because like even at a resort, it's just Black
Rock.
Rock.
Did
They have
you
a
see a
pool.
whale?
I saw lots of whales
What?
because this time of year is like mating season and like they have their babies. And so they're all down in the warmer Hawaii waters.
That's cool.
And so you would see them, their blow, their plumes or blow whatever,
Yes.
they blow their air out. So you would see that, and then you would see them like flip around, and then they'd go down.
That's cool.
It was really cool. So we got a little bit
Oh.
closer when we were whale watching, and he also at one point turned the engine off, and you could just hear them singing like underwater. It was so cool.
That is cool.
I could have stayed all day out there, but then people get like sick, and I'm like, this is awesome.
Like,
You know?
I don't want to leave.
Yeah, I didn't want to.
Oh, I've never
It's cool.
been able to see a whale.
Yeah,
That would be amazing.
yeah, it was pretty fun.
And hearing them. Oof,
I know, it was cool. Anyway,
that's cool.
that was our trip. It was fun. Giant spiders, I'd be
The
out
whole
too.
week. Yeah.
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 For sure.
Did you
Yeah.
see,
And-
Mark?
What did he say?
I
What?
learned from Moana there's a leeward side and a windward side.
Was that of the island?
Oh, well, there you have it.
Random facts
Yeah.
by Mark.
Yeah,
Good
it
job,
was
honey.
it was crazy. It was so crazy to see how different the sides were. It was
Yeah,
wild.
it's hard for me to imagine that.
I have
Only
pictures and
because where
video.
we've been,
Yeah.
we've had sandy beaches.
Yeah.
You know?
And see, you were asking me, you were like, was it like chill and everybody's so friendly and nice? And I'm like, I mean, it was chill. So the guy that drove us in, he actually said, he's like, I was born and raised on Maui. I prefer it here because it's slower. It's actually more chill because the other places
More
are
chill
so,
than Maui?
because the other places are so touristy.
Oh.
So it gets
Yeah.
like, kind of busy, but he's like, it's so chill here. It's just a slower pace of living. But people there I saw dolphins too. They swam up to our boat, which was kind of cool.
That is cool.
But we went into town. People weren't like extra friendly or anything. It was like here.
Really?
Yeah. It was,
Yeah,
it was
see,
weird.
that is interesting.
Yeah. But everyone's like, I actually really am happy that I started on that island and now we can go the other ones.
Right. Did they say mahalo and all that
Mhm.
there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. It was fun.
Beautiful. So neat. And
Fun.
you went.
I went to Disneyland.
Yes, you did.
Did for my 9th birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Which we're going to celebrate tomorrow.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
are. Hope you're ready.
Boop, boop.
Jumping out of a plane.
Boop,
Yep.
boop. No, I knew it. Just right up my alley.
I'll pass.
Oh,
Right.
Happy birthday, but I'll sit down here. I'll watch you guys.
Yeah. Yep.
It was so fun.
Yeah. I want to hear about it. It looked fun.
There's a
A
lot.
little bits.
There's a lot. Disneyland is a lot.
I'm just putting snackage. Sorry, I was trying to do that discreetly. Not.
I just saw it like pile. A whole handful. Just so funny.
What? Kate, there's like a new way to do it now, right?
Oh my gosh, yes. So Matt was in charge of that, which he didn't love, but I put him in charge of it because I like tried to look into it and I was like, I don't know how to do this. It's Disney Genie.
You should have talked to John about it too.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's like their Fast Pass. You know, they used to have Fast Pass where you could,
Yes.
but you can only book lightning lanes like either every like hour and a half, I think it is, or once you've scanned your last lightning pass, if that makes sense. So you
Oh.
can't book a lot at a time.
Okay.
And sometimes you'd book so far in like the future that it was weird. But Matt figured it out. He did great.
Really?
We got all the rides we wanted to. And we went on a couple times. We started with that fun Buzz Lightyear one.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was fun. And then they went on Star Tours. I was scared I was going to get sick, so I didn't. But then this was the first thing we did getting there, right? We take them all on Space Mountain.
Oh, dang.
Lots of tears
Yeah.
on that one.
They were like, no
Lots
thanks.
of tears. So we're like, great. Like,
Yeah, 'cause
traumatized Emmy.
It's pitch
Oh,
dark.
no.
Lucy cried, but she said she liked it. I'm like, I don't think you did. I felt like kind of sick. I was like,
Really?
this was a really
Space Mountain.
great idea. Yeah.
Mhm.
Because it was like, oh, and we started off with, speaking of expensive breakfasts, we did a character breakfast that first day.
Yeah.
Terrible idea because they were so excited. They didn't want to eat anything.
Mm.
They wanted to get into the park.
Great.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we spent, I think, $350 for them to eat like some
Nothing.
soft serve ice cream for breakfast.
shit. Holy shit.
Yep.
That seems
And Van was terrified of the characters.
right. That was funny.
I saw
He's
a
like,
little
that
video.
one sat there and petted.
That was
Yes.
it was either
So many
Chip or
people were
Dell,
like,
right?
That is
Yeah.
so creepy. I can't believe you
It's
let him.
so
And I'm just
funny.
sitting there laughing.
It was
I was like,
funny.
that
I
was
would-
hysterical.
Yes.
The whole time he's like, And he didn't like anything.
Really?
No.
Well,
Just the food.
You did tell
Chicken
me a little
nuggets,
bit about
McDonald's
that.
chicken
No,
nuggets.
yeah,
McDonald's,
no, he
right?
didn't like rides. He was literally like, his little body could not handle it, and he was like shaking. And I mean, that's even on like, It's a Small World.
Really?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He was that scared?
Yeah. I know what it was. Oh, it was sad. So we would try, we'd like stand in a line, and he would start crying. So my mom would take him out. I'm like,
That's
Like,
so
cool.
frustrating.
Glad
after
we
all
did
of
this.
that.
I know.
God, we did this.
But then my mom kept him Saturday at the hotel while we went.
So
We got
sweet.
so much crap done. But
Yeah.
Oh,
Can move so much faster.
100%.
and she was like, I'm fine with this. This is great.
Yeah.
Like, they just hung out at the hotel. She took him to McDonald's twice
Oh, good.
because he was so happy the one time
Yeah.
we went.
Yeah.
He didn't want to go back.
No. We keep asking. We're like, do you like Disneyland? He's like, no.
No.
Even when I saw him, I said, "Did you like Disneyland?" No.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He got real excited seeing Lightning McQueen and Mater.
Yeah.
When they pulled in, he was excited. And he liked the fountain at Toontown.
Okay.
Playing in that.
Did he like the
Okay. That was it.
even like the Mater ride? Would he even go on that?
Yeah.
It's a Small World.
She said he did.
But he went
Oh,
on
is that
that.
the one you s-
He's still just not like the one. Okay, he did fine on the Finding Nemo ride, which was terrible, but he liked it.
I don't
That's
even-
the underwater one,
the
isn't
little
it?
submarine
Yeah,
one.
that's that,
Yeah.
that one. Like, I mean, I did that one, but I kind of feel like, get me out of here.
Yeah.
That's how
Yeah.
I feel.
So,
You know?
Wild.
so I would suggest not take him till they're like Lucy's age. Lucy, on the other hand, loved everything.
Yeah.
Did she?
That seems right.
Everything. She loved Pirates because of the drop. That was her
Okay.
favorite ride.
Oh, that's cute.
She went on the Guardians of the Galaxy.
She liked it.
Liked it. She just liked all of them. She was ready. Emmy did not.
Noah told me that he had PTSD from Guardians of
Oh,
the
yes.
Galaxy.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
He didn't like
Really?
it.
No. He's like, anytime we were at California Adventure, he's
no.
like, I don't even want to look over there.
Oh my god.
Is it scary? Oh,
It's
is
not
that
the
one-
drop.
That
It's
was
the
the
Tower of
That's right. You
Terror.
were talking about that.
It was
Oh,
Twilight.
Okay.
So
Whatever it
there's
was
a
called.
picture too of, so my mom went. I didn't go. I was traumatized when I was about his age. She took me on Tower of Terror in Disney
Yeah.
World, and I remember it, and I'm like huddled in her in the picture. But the picture now is Matt like holding on to kind of Lucy, and Lucy's just kind of looking at him smiling, and Noah's looking at him like, how dare you?
Why did you do this to me?
And my mom's just laughing.
It's so
Oh, yeah.
funny.
You showed me that one.
That is awesome.
It's funny how they
That is good.
respond. Like Nick didn't love Tower of Terror, but every other ride, they just went and went and went. And he
Oh,
was
yeah.
4.
Yeah.
So it totally
I
depends
know
on
that's
the
it does.
kid.
It
Yeah.
does.
We took Freya when she was 2. I was pregnant with Rock, so all we did is literally ride the kiddie rides, but
Yeah.
she loved it.
Really?
Peter Pan kind of scared her. I do remember she was a little nervous on Peter Pan. Because you know how it's deceiving. You
Yes.
look like you're high.
Yeah.
But she loved everything else.
That's funny. Yeah. Which really, if you think about it, it is pretty overstimulating.
Oh, for sure.
Like
Yeah.
the dark and then the loud
Yeah.
noises and then all the colors and
Oh,
Yeah.
for
like
sure.
this would be scary. Like I
Yeah.
get it.
Yeah.
It's like,
I'll be honest, it's a Small World. When I wrote it with Freya I was like, get me the fuck off this thing.
Oh, I love that one.
I
Matt
know.
hates it.
I
don't
was
mind
I
it.
was
It's
kind of
so
like
long though.
it is long.
like after I heard this song 10 times, I'm like, dude, we're not even halfway.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still singing.
do you know when it's the best to ride it? Is when it's freaking hot as balls
Yeah, 'cause
outside
there's,
and
like,
you just
the
need some
cool
air
air.
conditioner.
Yep.
Like this could not be long enough. Like
What?
it's the air condition. It's a small
Oh,
world.
that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like really the best time to ride
Isn't
it.
there a video where a guy climbed outside of the ride and was climbing across it's a Small World place? Have you seen that?
I think someone
No.
just
and security's trying to get him.
Because
Yeah, I
he's
think they
just
were on
done.
drugs.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'm done with this.
I
know,
know.
they were on
I think
drugs
he was.
recently.
Yeah, something was
Yeah.
going on. Was he on drugs?
It
I
wasn't
didn't
too
know.
long ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dummy. I
It
remember
wasn't while
there's.
you were there. It was a few months ago.
Yeah, you didn't see that?
I
Molly?
did. Yeah, it was actually Matt.
He's like, get me off.
Get
this
me
place."
out
Like,
of
I
this.
can't take it.
Mark said she was screaming the entire time on Peter Pan.
Yeah, she was.
Aw.
Chrissy
She was
asking
afraid of Peter Pan.
If you saw Mickey Mouse.
We did see Mickey. So at the character breakfast, we saw all of them. And then at California Adventure, we saw most of the Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was fun.
You saw my
It
boyfriend
looked
there.
Fun.
Yeah.
Saw Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Thor was there?
Wait, I don't know if we did see Thor.
Oh well, maybe he's just busy
He was.
saving the world.
He was probably with you.
Yeah, he's working.
I didn't
Well,
want to say
actually,
it.
there's a new Thor now. You know,
Yeah.
now Thor's a she.
I know.
So Thor's retired. The
Yeah.
OG's retired.
Yeah. It's okay. He can be whatever he wants.
Sleeping with his wife now. You know.
Yeah, lame.
That's so cool.
It was fun.
I
And
love
even Matt, who I thought was going to be a turd the whole time, I think the second day or our rest day. So we did 2 days at the park, a rest, and then another day, which the rest day was
Mm-hmm. That's a good
necessary.
Needed.
so needed. Even the second day, I was like, this is a lot.
Yeah.
But-
Every time you showed your watch steps, I was like, "Good grief, that's a lot of walking."
Oh.
Mhm.
I was like, is this as bad as you expected it to be? He's like, it's worse. And I'm like, because he seemed like he was having fun the whole time. He's like, I actually enjoy it. I was like, that's right.
It's worse.
But he's like, I still am putting a 3-year ban on it, which I get. Like, I don't get how people go nonstop.
Yeah. Multiple times.
Like, the rides are great, but not seeing them over and over and over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
I have cousins that go like that. Totally.
Like, do they travel to go or do they live close?
One lives close, but
Oh.
there, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
But there's 2 that travel. They live here, and they go probably twice a year, sometimes 3.
No.
Yeah, but they don't have kids yet, so like I don't know if that
Oh.
makes it.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's a lot.
That is a lot.
Yeah,
There's a lot of other places I'd probably, especially if I didn't have kids,
Yeah.
yeah,
that I would rather go.
Yeah.
they do. You know, they travel a lot in general,
Oh,
but
okay.
for such an expensive vacation, right? Like it's not cheap to go to
No.
Disneyland.
Yeah.
Like it, I don't know.
We went to Dune
Yes.
with Matt, and I said,
Yes.
"How was it?" He goes, "It was awesome," and I was like, "What?" I was like, "Really? Are you just messing with me?" He's like, "No, it was great," and I was
No,
like, "Oh my
you-
gosh."
He loved it. Him
Yeah.
and Noah did
I
the
was shocked.
lightsaber
Yeah.
experience, so they got to build their own lightsabers. They were all pumped.
That
and
was
then
cool.
oh my gosh, the princess
Yeah.
Oh.
bippity boppity boutique.
so
That
cute.
was so sweet. You know, Lucy.
Yeah.
Lucy's just, I don't even know how to describe that girl. Like, she's feisty and, you know, blunt. And so I was like, I thought she was going to love it so much. And she was just kind of like, you know,
That's
just
so
like
her.
nonchalant, like, yeah, I'm getting my makeup, you know? I was like, I couldn't read her the whole time. And then they opened the curtains and it like literally took her breath away.
Oh,
She's
like,
oh,
It's just like smiling. I was like, oh, it's worth it. You enjoyed it. And Miss Emmy was just all
And
about
a
it
princess.
the whole
Oh, her
time.
face too
Yes.
lit up.
I like
Oh,
that
yeah.
she kept her bun
Yes.
probably as long as she possibly
All the way
could.
home.
Almost 4 days.
Yeah.
But the gel and stuff, it took them so
Oh.
long to put that thing in.
Really?
To put the bun in?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
And
And
they
it was
gel
like,
it down real
yes,
good?
gelled down and just slicked. And she's got kind of weird layers, so I think it was hard to get it all up.
Yeah.
But he did it. He crushed it.
That's awesome.
Then they had put that glitter all over. I was like,
Yeah.
Glitter for days.
Yes.
That's my nightmare.
Matt was
Yes.
saying that there were like $400 dresses that they could pick.
Oh yeah. So
Oh gosh.
there's like levels that you could do.
What?
And at first I was like, well, it based off kind of like the dress that they pick.
Okay.
And you can even bring your own dress in and just do makeup and hair.
Okay.
But I was like, I didn't read about the $400 one. So I was like, I'm just going to let them pick a dress and we'll go off of that. Like maybe they'll pick a cheaper one.
Yeah.
She hands me the menu. And I was like, what? So what are these $400 ones? And there was like 4 on the wall.
What?
Yep. And I was like, so you could pick any but
Those
those
four.
ones.
Those ones. Yeah. Not those.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Holy, what are they made out of?
They
Diamonds
said it's
or
like heirloom material. I don't know. They were not even that cute.
That's so insane.
It was crazy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cute though. Their faces, that's what makes it priceless.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Seriously. It was so cute. And of course, it was the day that it rained.
Oh, it was.
Oh,
So they were like
I
covered
saw their
half
cute
the
little
time.
their
The
little hood
bonnets.
things.
They look like little old
They
ladies in the
did.
rain. I
They
know.
Like the grandmas that just went and got their hair
Yes.
done and they don't want to
Yep.
get it wet. My grandma told
Yep.
me.
Did you go to the Be Our Guest restaurant?
No.
B.
Did you ask?
They said they spent $400
B-R.
at the
Oh,
restaurant.
so ours was like the Goofy's kitchen. It was like
Oh.
a character buffet.
Yeah, we did that.
Oh.
We did it the day we got there though. So we flew in went and had that dinner and then did Disneyland the next day.
Oh, that would have been smart.
Favorite food?
Oh my gosh.
I know, or treat.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say my favorite like savory thing. They had this pretzel garlic cheese
That
roll
looked real good.
Oh, I remember that post.
because I love pretzels and I love cheese and butter.
Mm-hmm.
Just all of it in one.
Mm.
And then for a sweet treat, they had a Snickers macaron
What?
because it was the start of the food and wine festival. So they had tons of extra
Like
different
flavors.
foods.
Oh.
Those raspberry ones are
That was really good
those
too.
are so good.
The raspberry macaroons, or I've heard of those.
Yes.
They're so yummy.
And they're
That's
huge,
good.
aren't they? Aren't
Yes.
they huge?
Yes. We shared.
Yeah, they're probably like that big with
Yeah.
like the ears.
And you can order it and then pick it up,
Mhm.
right? Did they do a wine and tasting or cheese festival? Is that what you were saying?
It's a wine and food festival right now. So I think it
Inside.
goes all through. Yeah, and I think it was mostly in California Adventure. I don't think there was much in Disneyland with
I
it.
don't think
Okay.
Disneyland does booze.
I think they just started.
Oh, they did?
They used to not.
Really?
Okay.
I think
okay.
so.
But there
Okay.
were like little shacks of. So each little shack had their own specialty for
Oh, that's
the festival.
Oh. Okay, so we were talking about like fun vacations at work today, and one of the guys said they went to Disney World and they did that. They had this whole
Oh.
wine,
That would be
cheese,
fun.
food festival. And I was like, what? And I said, did you say Disney World? He goes, yeah. I didn't know they served drinks in Disney. He's like, it seems very unsafe, but there's like a whole festival.
It just
So
seems
you
terrible. It
saying
seems like
that-
a terrible idea.
It
like,
does.
It's
Kids
genius.
with
It's really
parents.
fun.
but like
it just
getting
keeps
drunk
people
and
there
doing
longer.
rides.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
Right?
think of the
Spewing.
money you'd spend.
Oh, and another
True.
one. They spent New Year's Eve in Disneyland. I guess
That would
on
be
New Year's
fun.
Eve,
Oh,
they
that'd
keep
be
it
fun.
open till 2 a.m.
Oh,
Everything
dang.
open until 2 a.m. And so her and her
Sucks for
husband
the
and their
workers.
kids, which they're all teenagers by then, she said it was the coolest, like most memorable New Year's ever. And they
That
got
would
on
be
every
awesome.
ride you can imagine really fast because not many stay till 2 a.m.
Was it at
That's
Epcot
fun.
that they did the food and wine thing?
It was in
Or just
Disney
all-
World. Is that
Yeah,
Yeah,
is
Disney
that
World
Florida
is-
Epcot? Yeah.
Yeah, where they had like the pier,
Yes.
That would be fun.
and then my
Super
mom said
fun.
that hot dog.
Oh,
pickle-
that was really good.
Yeah,
Oh, yes.
The pickle corn
Yeah.
dog. Matt was so disgusted.
yeah, he was.
Because
He
like
told us
every
about it.
bite, it like juiced out the pickle juice. And he's like, whoa. And then the kids like swarmed
Yeah.
around it. They loved it. I was like, this is my pickle corn dog.
Right? Get out of her.
My birthday, don't eat my pickle corn dog.
I ordered us a special treat today.
You did?
Yes, we did.
What is it?
I ordered us pickled jelly beans.
Oh, you ordered
I
it?
saw
those.
those.
Wait, us is in here? All of
we're
us?
gonna do
Yeah.
it.
Did you bring them?
Well, I don't have them yet.
She
What
just
the
ordered
hell? Oh,
them
you just
today.
ordered them. I thought it was like
Are they at our
grocery
Target?
drop off.
They don't have them at our Target.
No, you have to have them shipped.
Lame.
Pickled jelly beans.
Ooh.
Look, pickles are delicious, but what?
Yeah.
They're not in candy.
Well, we're gonna
Or
try
ice
it.
cream.
I'm still
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
find those. I'm
definitely
gonna
not an
find
They're
ice
those
cream.
really
ice
good in a
creams.
corn dog.
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's interesting.
That
Has
makes
a,
sense.
a hot dog with the
Wrapped
pickle
in a
in
corn
the pickle.
dog.
And then fried.
fried in the.
you know,
Like that.
You know,
Yes, I was thinking
Yeah,
of
that
the
would
corn
be
dog
good.
chicks. Don't you?
hot dog on a stick.
The hot dog on a stick. Yeah, they're
Oh,
like.
yeah.
Yeah,
I always thought they were like so cool.
I had multiple
hats.
corn dogs. I really like their corn dogs.
I like
Were they
corn dogs
good?
in general.
You like
Yeah.
them?
Too.
Do you
We
like
had
corn
them
dogs?
the night, like day
Do you
before.
want some?
Yeah.
You want a pickle?
Do you want a pickle?
Know this pickle?
I really like pickles.
I really like pickles.
You can have it. That's okay.
Our snack, well, Nick got like 8 churros, I'm pretty sure. When
Oh
we-
yeah, we got lots of churros.
We got so many.
Really?
Yeah.
They are good. The Disney churros are good.
I feel
Yeah.
like their snacks are way better than their food.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
true.
Their food's like meh.
Yeah. We
Yep.
did 1 meal a day. We did 1 meal and 1 snack a day. That's like what. And then do we bring in lunch or something? I can't remember what we did.
I was-
Anyway.
Anyway.
did.
I was bummed that
Yeah.
you guys didn't go to Pim's Kitchen. Is that what it's called? Pim's?
Oh yeah,
don't know.
in Star
No.
Wars, right?
No, maybe it's not Pim's Kitchen. The one in California. That has the really big like pretzel. And then they have like
Pim's is that the? Oh yeah, it's all
Right.
giant food. It's over by
Pim's Lab or something like that.
by Ant-Man. Like
Well, you didn't tell me to go there because
Yeah,
giant
Kim.
pretzel is right up my alley.
Like
It's
the
in the
kids had to
Avenger.
hold it with 2 hands. It was gigantic.
Now I'm a little upset with you.
Uh-oh.
Now you're just gonna have to go back.
Yep.
Girls
Yep.
trip.
Yep.
There we go.
Yes, we're going. Disney. So you guys did go to Dune too, right?
Yes.
Matt, you, John,
John's been twice.
and I want to go.
It's so
Mark
good.
was telling me at the text, I'm all, the guys want to go.
know.
I'm going to see that. We love Dune.
Well, yeah. So
We watched the newer Dune. I haven't seen the original older
Right.
Dune, but I heard the newer one's way better.
yeah,
anyways,
it's not worth watching, I don't think.
Yeah.
So, John really wanted to go. So we got back, I didn't sleep at all. You know how all the flights back are through the night. And I did not sleep at all. And I had restless legs. So I'm sitting there and I can't like shake them, and I can't sleep. So I'm like trying to stretch. He's like, I'm not kidding. If you don't stop moving, I'm going to go crazy. And I was like, you're going to go crazy? Like, I'm already halfway. Like, I'm going to go nuts. And
this is in the movie.
no, this is on the way home from
Oh.
Hawaii.
Was it a full flight too?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's mostly our people, from the thing. Anyway, so then so we leave there at 8:30 at night, get in at like 5:30 to Denver because that's where they whatever had like a 2-hour layover or something, left at 8:30 there. They held us on the runway for a while because they were nervous about the winds here with the weather here. I kind of fell asleep a couple times. Got home, got ready, took the kids to Disney on Ice. John napped. Then I came home and I was like, I'm waiting. I'm not going to take a nap because if I take a nap, then I can't sleep tonight. Anyway, after he napped, he went to Dune that night. I think he went by himself.
Really?
But then he wanted to go again. And I was like, yeah, I want to go. I want to see it. And he's going again Saturday with Matthew and friends. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
It's
So
good.
he doesn't like it very much, huh?
No, but he loves the books too.
Yeah,
A lot. So he's,
I've heard it's even better than the first.
yeah.
It's
Oh,
really
yeah.
good. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah.
I just picture you. I've seen your restless legs before.
Oh, I was
feel
miserable.
that is rough, and
And
you're
I-
stuck in this freaking plane. You can't stretch out.
No, can't sleep.
Yeah.
I was like, I would kind of lean on him, and then I would finally have the little pillow, and I'd put it in my lap and just like lay in my own lap. But I'm like, how long can you do that before you like? And I would try to fall asleep, but then I'd twitch. I almost slapped the lady next to me because my hand flipped one time. I was like, this is dangerous. Like, I just need to like. That was awful.
I was getting that way a little bit yesterday during training.
Ugh.
The training was actually awesome all week. It really was. Like
Yeah.
they were just so engaging. It was fun, but I was feeling that yesterday. And I was doing that same thing. I was in my chair. I was stretching like as far as I could.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
I was doing that. And then I was like going like cross-legged.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like putting my leg up.
Yeah.
I probably looked ridiculous, but I was like, I am
Yeah.
so uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's such a weird feeling, and there's like
It
nothing
is.
to help it.
Mm-mm.
Was
That's
it
how I
flight
feel when we
home?
record. I'm so fidgety all the time.
No.
Oh, I am too.
Everyone sits so still, and I'm like,
No.
No way.
I don't
Really?
think so. I think
All
I
the time.
fidget. I'm
I
sitting
do.
here like scratching
I'll find
my back.
myself like, I'll just look at my hands and I'm like playing
Yeah.
with shit.
And
I don't notice I
got
do
you a
it.
fidget thing the one time, but it was
I
kind of loud.
know.
It was a weird one.
Yeah, it was.
I did hear that taking vitamin B helps with restless legs,
Ooh.
because some people will have it through the night too. I don't have it through the night. I get it when I'm just
Ooh.
really tired, and then that's when I know I need to just go to bed. I need to go
Right.
to bed, and then it stops. But
Yeah, luckily it's very rare. I get it. But
Yeah.
Oh, I was asking if your flight from Denver home was okay.
yeah, it was a little turbulent.
Because we flew home. Ours got delayed. Our
Yeah.
plane literally went like this.
oh,
I had never felt, even Matt, who's flown a lot, he's like, I've never felt a plane do that.
wait, what do
Really?
you mean? Like
It
forward
shifted,
back?
no, like
Sideways.
Side,
Oh.
both sides. And then like
Oh.
bumpy up and down.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, the kids are like white knuckled. I'm trying to like be. I actually was kind of
fine, it's
laughing
fine.
because like you could hear everybody in that plane were like, the guy next to me's like, whoa, and but the best was the pilot and his assistant was retired Air Force and Navy or something.
Oh.
that's cool.
But he
Hell
got
yeah.
on the thing and he's like, yeah, this whole thing. He's like, and by the way, when we are approaching Salt Lake, we're going to get our bells rung. And everybody's like, you can see everybody's face like, are you serious? And he's like, yep, it's going to be a rough one. Like he did not sugarcoat it one bit. And he like got on the intercom at one point. It's like same thing. Like, it's about to get rough.
yeah.
Oh.
You're like, awesome.
Funny.
I was just laughing. I appreciate it. I was like, okay, well,
Yeah.
now I know what
Thanks
to
for
look
being
forward
straight
to.
up.
Yeah, our guy gave us a
Like-
warning, but not like that.
Yeah, no.
Whoa.
The kids are like, what does bells rung mean? I was like, we're gonna have fun.
Right.
It's gonna be
so
ringing
fun.
bells.
Yay.
Oh my god.
Turbulence makes me so nervous.
Oh
I always immediately look for the flight attendant. I'm like, what does
Yeah.
her face look like?
yes,
If
I
she's
do.
okay, I'm okay.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They're
Yeah,
probably
watch them.
trained. to like have a poker face and keep it chill. But I'm always like,
Yeah.
where are they?
But when they ask them to get in their jump seats and stuff, and I'm like, what? Why? What's happening?
Yeah, exactly. Wait, they have to buckle up? Okay,
Yeah.
now this is serious.
Yeah. So the tourists,
Yes.
that turbulent, that when the flight's having turbulence and he grabs her arm. Remember? Anyway.
You're talking about the series?
Mhm.
Why don't I remember that part?
You watched the source, right? It's in season 2. It's one of the, I don't know, it's in the middle of season 2, I think.
Why don't I remember the plane?
It's
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, we got our bells rung.
Yeah,
Got your bills wrong. He never said like, don't worry, it's going to be fine. It's just going to be.
No, I'm pretty sure he just said we're going to get our bells rung. We're like,
Ooh.
okay.
I'm always waiting for the, can you at least tell me I'm going to live through it?
Yeah.
I just need to know
Luckily,
that.
like,
right?
It was like a big shift and there was quite a bit of turbulence, but it didn't last that long.
That's good.
So
Oh boy.
That gives me the chills thinking about it.
I know. I don't like that feeling. That drop feeling too.
Mhm.
Oh. And in those situations, you are at the mercy of the
can't-
freaking plane.
Can't do anything.
Like, that's it. Like, I can't save myself. I just got to go with whatever's going to happen.
It really freaks me out flying over the ocean for so long.
Yeah.
Did it?
Yeah.
Did it?
Did you
I
wear a life jacket?
Yeah, the whole time. It was inflated. I inflated it and I was ready to jump at any time. No.
she got her seat already up and they're like, no, you're supposed to sit on there. She's like, no, I'm good.
I had my
All right.
oxygen down too. I was ready
squatting
in
the whole
case of
time.
in case of any emergency. I was set.
So my name's Ashley, and I'm safe.
Yeah, I was.
I love my family, and I'm going to be okay.
There was a slight moment where I was like, oh gosh. Where you go into that full, like, if anything, like, what would I do? It was awful. I was like, I need to distract myself with something.
Dude, that's why immediately I get on the plane, and
I can't.
I'm like, fall asleep.
I should
I try to fall
have
asleep.
taken something.
I
Yeah.
can't fall asleep either.
I can't. It's awful. John was out.
He's like, vacation mode
Yeah.
on.
You guys, I got stopped like 8 times. It
You
was
did?
so weird.
Are you serious?
They all knew you
Were
were
they
going.
letting
They
you know you
planned
had
it.
something on your jeans or something like that?
Yeah. There's something wrong with your shirt. I know. It was awesome. There was this one kid. I saw him kind of like staring at me and smiling. And I was like, that's a big smile. So like I smiled back and just went about my day. It was when everybody was on Guardians except me and Emmy.
Oh.
So we were kind of just hanging out. And then he comes over and him and his friends. He's like, I love you so much. I was like, I thought you were staring at me. He's like, I was. I was. He's like, I saw your husband first. And I was like, she's got to be here. It was so cute. And his friend's like, my sister follows you. I was like, excuse me? What about you? He's like, I don't. I was like, you better get on your phone right now. He's like, okay.
That's
so
awesome.
cute.
It was. Then there was one. They're all just so sweet. There was like a younger girl that all of a sudden I was like, excuse me?
Oh.
And I heard it behind me, but I was like, there's so many people.
Yes.
It's like, excuse me? And then we were going into the bathroom with Lucy. Excuse me? So I turned around. She's like, are you that lady that dances on TikTok? I was like, I guess so.
Probably a few.
Her mom's just standing there like this.
Ready?
Yeah.
She's ready?
Yeah. So I talked to her girl for a bit. I was like, do you want a picture? And mom's like, yeah.
She does. Yeah.
She told me. She wants it.
There was another couple. We're sitting in the line for Radiator Springs. It was the most random thing. They come running up, right? Like running. And I'm like, hi. She's like, hi. And the husband's like, I found you. And I was like, you're just like my wife. And I made her follow you. And now you're just like her and you're her favorite person. Can we get a picture? And she took her picture and they just ran away. And I was like,
Okay, bye.
Oh, nice to meet you.
That's awesome.
that one was
That
my
is
favorite. I
cool.
was just like, what's happening?
Like, wait. Who?
I know.
Mark, that makes
That's
me
pretty
mad.
awesome.
I can't help but sleep on the plane.
No.
I know. Oh, bro.
Well, you can sleep anywhere.
You can sleep
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah. It's
We-
like shocker. Oh.
We talked last night because we've been waking up early, getting ready
Yeah.
together and stuff. It's been really fun. And I went to bed a little bit later because I showered before bed, did a late workout and all that. He's like, yeah, I mean, I was up pretty late, because like you didn't come to bed till later. And I was like, bro, you were straight snoring. You were sawing logs. He's like, I wasn't asleep. Okay, you
Uh-huh.
were.
Yeah. John
Cracking
said that
me up.
before too. Like,
Oh,
well, I
yeah.
wasn't asleep. I'm like, you were snoring.
Uh-huh.
So don't tell me you weren't actually sleeping.
Uh-huh.
Or they're like, I'm not even tired.
Yeah.
Wake up. Excuse me.
Oh my! Why can they do that?
I
They
don't
can't.
know.
Our minds can't shut down like
What the
that. Our
hell?
minds are going.
I was literally talking about that with another mom earlier. She's like, I toss and turn till 1 a.m. I'm like, so did I.
Yeah.
Like, why? Why does it take so long sometimes?
Kim, do you have any updates?
Yeah,
nope.
Kimmy. Hold on.
Kim, you watched my kids.
no.
I
a
was
week.
just gonna
I
say,
did nothing.
Kim
Yeah.
is our freaking
She's an
saving
angel.
grace.
She is.
She watched. Go ahead.
Oh, I don't have any. I watched Ashley's kids.
She did.
She did.
She watched my kids while I went to Hawaii.
Your kids go to bed so early.
They do.
And like so easy.
Yeah.
I was like, you just say go to bed and they do it.
And they're better for like you than they would be for me, right? Like they're going to fight. They don't really fight me too much, but like they'll come out a couple times and they'll kind of delay. Ava did a little bit last night.
Ava
but
came out maybe like once or twice.
Yeah. Yep.
But I was like, man, they just go to bed.
Yeah. It's just what it's always been.
Yeah.
It's just
That's
their
their
whole-
norm.
Yeah.
So that's what they do.
I don't know. It's crazy. I'm glad they
Well-
weren't like crazy hard for you. Ava was sick the one day.
Yeah.
She actually made me really sad because she went down to the office during school and they
That
wouldn't
makes
let her
me
call
mad.
home.
I'm
Oh.
mad for her.
I was pissed.
I know.
Kim texted me. I'm all. They did what?
She told
Yeah.
me
No.
after the
Yeah.
fact. I was like, excuse me? I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
let the parent decide,
Yeah.
not.
Yes.
I felt so bad.
Yeah.
And
I
I made
was
sure
mad
she
too.
took my phone number because I knew she wouldn't, like, she has yours memorized. And so I made sure she wrote it down and had it in her pocket. And she was like, I had your phone number. And I was like, why did they
Yeah.
let you call?
Yeah, when I called in the next day to excuse her from school, and I was like, yeah. And she goes, oh, yeah, she came down here. And, you know, I figured, she said you were out of town. I thought maybe it was just like an anxiety headache or something, you know. And I was like, well, yeah, she did throw up when she got home. Like, she really didn't feel well.
And even her
I was
teacher, I
like,
guess, was like, Ava, you don't feel very good, do you? And I was
Yeah.
like, so make sure she goes
Yeah.
home.
Yeah, let
Yeah,
her
help
go
her.
home.
Yeah.
Don't make her suffer
I felt
through the
bad.
day.
Yeah.
I was
I know.
pissed.
I know. And she's not one to like, I want to come home. You know,
Right.
all three of my kids have really been. Actually, Matthew texted me yesterday and was like, can you come get me? And I was like, what's going on? 'Cause,
Right.
like, that's not normal. He's like, it's just been a hard day. Like Spanish was one of the hardest lessons of the year. And and I was like, okay. So I went and got him.
Yeah.
See,
feel
I
like-
just think that parents should be able to decide.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like parents know their kids.
Yep.
And
Let
even
them-
if they're not
Mhm.
sick, like, and they, something, you know, something
Yeah.
like that, something's wrong, something happened, and they just want to come home, like,
Yeah.
it should be up
For
Sometimes
me,
like,
if my kid wants to call me, I don't care what the reason is.
Call me.
You better let them call me,
yeah.
or else you're gonna get some shit
Yeah.
in your face.
I
Like-
can just see you stomping in the
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd
I
be scared.
would.
I know, me too.
I would.
It was her.
Yeah, because that's at a parent's discretion.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
you don't get to send my kid back to class.
Right.
I did get to experience teenagers.
Yeah. How was that? That night?
Yeah, I
Yep.
had a full-blown panic that I lost Ashley's child.
Oh, you told me about that.
Matthew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, are you okay if I go to a
Ugh.
basketball game? We have rides there and back. And I was like, oh, yeah, sure, that's fine. Thinking it's like
At
a
the high
7
school.
to 8:39 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And like at the high school.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Group of friends, high
So
school.
it's like 9. I'm not hearing from him. It's 9:30. Like, well, it's a little later than I thought. Then it's 10. I was like, well, he's been kidnapped.
Well, he's gone.
Our
He's
friendship's over. Her kid's gone.
I was like, he's lost forever.
He's been kidnapped. It's happened.
So I text our other neighbor that also has a high schooler. And I was like, do you have, I don't know anyone's names.
Yeah.
Do you have the landscaper's family's number? Because I don't know their names. Because they don't have kids my age.
Right.
Like my kid's age. So she was like, oh yeah, like her kid was also at the game and she wasn't home yet. And it was downtown. I was like, cool, I really did a good job finding out information about this game.
Downtown.
Yeah.
So it was at the like university.
yeah.
That's where the
At
high
the
school
U.
played.
It was like semifinals or
Yeah.
something. It was like a big
Oh.
deal.
bigger.
But
Okay.
see, I didn't know anything about it until he texted me. So what happens is he has downtime on his phone where he can't reach out to anybody except for like his emergency contacts, which is John and I.
Right.
So he texted me. He's like, "Mom, can you like let Kim know I'm on my way home?" And I was like, "Matthew, it's like 11 o'clock. What are you? It's a school night where you?" He was, "Well, we didn't know it was going to go so late. And I'm like, well, does Kim even know like where you are? I'm like, you need to communicate better. Like you need to get all the facts and give it, like whether it was me, like it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I was like, you need to be a little bit better with your, because he's done it a couple times with communication. It's not super clear.
Well,
Right.
I mean,
So
I should have probably asked more questions, but,
Well,
and I didn't know his
that's-
phone shut off.
Yeah.
So I was like, maybe I should have known that.
Yeah, because you were trying to reach out to him, but
Yeah.
he couldn't
Well, 'cause
respond
Because he saw me texting and I texted him a couple times and called him.
Yeah.
So he was like, I knew that you were worried. And I was
Yeah.
I thought for sure I
Like,
lost
then
him.
do something about
and then
it.
I
Right?
text Kim and she's probably like, oh
Figure it
shit.
out.
She knows I lost her. She goes, I thought I lost your kid.
Well, and it was funny because I was like,
I was like,
I had my phone like in my hand and I was like, oh, what do I tell Ashley? Like, I can't get a hold of your kid. I don't really know where he is.
I have lost
And
your
then
child.
she texted me and I was like, oh, thank goodness.
Like, I'm glad I didn't have to break the ice.
I was not worried at all. I was like, he just needs to communicate better. That's all. Like I honestly didn't think anything of it. I was really just frustrated with him that he wasn't.
Right.
I'm like, you know what the expectations are. Like, don't take advantage just because mom's gone.
Right.
You know.
Right.
So
Well, I know. Kim you're just
I know.
so solid at this stuff. You really are. And I told her
Shall
a
I
couple
lose
times,
him?
I'm like,
So
how are,
jealous.
I was like, how you doing? Do you need a break? Do you want me to take the kids for a couple hours, take the dog? I was like, if you need a break, you just let me know. She didn't. She just handles
I
shit.
know. She's just on it.
I mean, there.
I know. And
They're at
yes, you
school.
did say there, like it was totally fine.
Yeah.
But then my nanny had this whole shenanigan thing where she got stuck in Vegas. She called me
Oh,
from the airport. It
no.
was a whole fiasco. Mark was like, oh, that actually is happening. Anyways,
Dang.
and that was not till 8:30 at night, the night before my first day. And I was like, I get a text and then I talked to her on the phone and she's a sweetheart and I was understanding. She's bawling. And I look at Mark, I'm like, fuck. I can't miss my first day of work. Like, I can't do that. And he's like, I got a way important meeting tomorrow. I'm like, what are we going to do? So I'm like, shit, I got to ask Kim. She's been busy all week. I'm like, hey, Kim.
Kim
So
to the rescue.
I'm in a pickle. I'm in a pickle. And of course, she's like, yes.
Totally fine. Yeah.
To-
I
like,
know.
totally take my kids early AF. I bring them over at 7 a.m.
I bet they went to bed early, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
You're tired.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's kind of been like that all week. It's been really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Well, okay, not all week, but it's getting better. Anyways, thank you. You're
Yeah.
just awesome. There's other things.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
trying to
welcome.
remember everything.
It worked
You're
out
just
good.
freaking amazing. So
Zeta took a nice long nap.
Oh.
I showered. It was lovely.
Brock went to she took Brock to
Yeah.
preschool.
Look at you go.
I know. I was glad she got a break. I'm like, okay, so you kind of got like a little bit of a break during the day. I'm glad.
Yeah.
This is good.
See, Kim, you
Yeah,
could have had
good.
like 8 kids. You would have been fine.
Right? Serious.
No.
No. I'll bring mine over tomorrow and
Yeah.
you can test it out.
Yeah.
Yep.
If we drop all of them off, that'll equal
Yeah.
easily 8, actually, more.
Yes.
All of them.
Yep.
I mean, it really is. Tara asked one day, she was like, how's it going? I was like, good. It's like just managing like employees.
Yeah.
You know?
No, that's
true.
really, it really is how it gets. And I've had to
Yeah.
I've kind of had to have that mind, like whatever before, because I'm like, I need to respect you. I can't just like, when they're little and you can say, okay, go do this. It's not like that as
Mhm.
they get older. Like they are
Yeah.
their own people and you have to, okay, well, we all work here. We all have responsibilities and we all need to
Right.
fulfill those for this place to run smoothly. So it really is like, so sometimes I try to be a little bit more mature instead of like, throwing my mom fit because I'm not.
Right.
like-
You really do need to be
So-
like a manager of a company.
Yeah.
My favorite though was in the morning. I didn't
Okay.
know Jack's obsession with syrup.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And
He
the
does. He
funniest
loves
part
syrup.
was like watching Ava and Matthew. Like they both of them, like both of their heads would just turn and like just disgust on their face. Like watching him like being
Yeah. It's a fight every day.
like
He'll lick it off his plate, lick it out of the cup.
Wait,
I
he's
mean,
grabbing the syrup
oh,
with his
probably.
hand.
well he
and
had
just-
like so he has the breakfast corn dog thing.
Yeah, it's like sausage with the pancake. But
Okay.
a
So I'm watching
Okay.
him eat it the first day and I was like, what's happening? So he rips off all of the outside,
Uh-huh.
rips it into little pieces, puts it on his plate, eats the sausage.
Mhm.
Then he takes the outside and that's what he's dipping into his cup of syrup. But just like
You do.
Jack and Ava are just like,
Matthew and Ava, yeah.
or Matthew
Yeah.
and Ava were just, and Matthew's like, Jack.
Yeah.
And then one day he's
Just
putting
disgusted.
the syrup away, and he's like hoists it on his shoulder like he's carrying it,
Oh no.
and the lid wasn't on,
Oh no.
and the syrup just goes,
Oh no!
and I was like,
Oh.
It went
"Whoa," and she was
everywhere.
like- he was like, I've done that a lot before, and it's never done that. I don't know why I did that. And I was like, well, probably because the lid wasn't on.
Yeah.
And he's,
Let's
well,
make
I've
sure
done
the
it
lid is
before.
on.
And I was like, well, the lid
Yeah.
was probably on that time.
Oh my gosh.
I could see Jack. That's exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. There was
He just like hoists it up
happened before, so.
and then
Mark.
just looks around.
Yeah. Wait. Like Buddy the Elf syrup obsession. How did
How did we not know?
Yeah, I'd never known his obsession
Do you like
with
syrup?
Well,
the syrup.
I think it's become more and more of a thing.
Uh,
But like it usually is one of the first fights of the morning, because that's what they do. Is they get they get changed and they come out. And Jack is the last. He kind of in the morning, and everyone else is out eating breakfast. And then he's doing it, and they're all mad at him for pouring the little like the little chili sauce
like the
cups.
dip.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we have a couple of those, and so that's he fills it full and
With syrup.
and they're always like, Jack, that is way too much. No, that and I'm like, just let him do his thing. Like it's like whatever.
Right.
There's like certain
It's
things
syrup.
that it's just like
It's
just
syrup.
let him do
Let
it.
him eat
Stop.
Yes.
But they can be like, they're constantly on that kid. I'm like, please just let him do what he wants.
He's just
sometimes.
like probably in his head like,
Uh-huh.
I'm stuck on
Yeah.
brand new fence. You know what I mean?
He's in his own. He's in his
just
own world.
world.
He is. He really is. But it's one of the things that I love about him.
I know.
I'm like, he doesn't give a single F what anybody.
Yeah.
Nope.
They're with his ADD. That it is a common thing for them to get embarrassed easily, which I didn't know. And once we were going through like the whole diagnosis thing, I did notice that there were certain things that he would get really like. We were at Kim's house one day, and I was like, "Oh, dude, you need to go potty." He was like,
Oh.
don't ask me that. And I was like,
Not everybody goes potty, mom.
right? Seriously, it was
How
like
dare you?
it was just such a
Yeah.
weird thing.
He's
So
like
I
an
asked,
8
so I'd
now.
pull him aside. I'm like, "Oh, does that embarrass you?" And he's like, "Yeah, don't ask me." I'm like, "Oh, okay." They had another accident. Well,
Oh, it's cool.
Oh.
not since I've been home, but when you
Oh.
had him.
Yeah.
Oh.
He said he was trying to hold it like Ava does or something. He was trying something new. And I was like, buddy, when you have a recess or you have a break, you go. Don't try to hold it, because then you're rushing in and then it's,
Yeah.
anyway, it's like a new thing. He's never done that at school before until
Dang it.
this last month. He's done it like 2 or 3 times.
Mm.
Anyway, children.
Can he not just tell his teacher, like, I need to go potty?
Well, he can. So if it's during class, they're supposed to use, they're learning how to use their time wisely. So they're supposed to go in between when they like class transitions, when they're going from reading or whatever from different classes, or at recess time or lunch or whatever. But if they don't and he has to go, then he can raise his hand and go. But it's just a card move. It's just a reminder, like, make sure to use your time wisely, So it's a number 3 card move. But he's trying not to get any card moves. And I'm like, I don't care about the card moves. It's okay.
Right.
I care about like the being disrespectful or disruptful. Those card moves I care about.
Right.
Having to go to the bathroom, I don't care.
Right.
You
gotta go.
So I had to make that clear for him.
Gotcha.
Do you guys want to hear
He's
the
still
most Noah moment of
Yes.
Noah?
Yes.
He was the first child through and through, so his soccer coaches were doing like a self-evaluation.
Yeah.
And they so he's filling it out. He's scoring himself pretty high. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah. I was like, okay. Get to the last question. It's like, what can we as coaches do better? And I was like, oh, great. He's like, I think they need to be a little bit more strict on all of us. I
Oh.
was like, yep, that sounds like you. So then we're like sitting with the coaches, kind of going through it, and coaches are like, Noah, do you have anything to talk to us or tell us? And I was like, well, you should have something. In my head, I'm thinking he needs to say thank you, for.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, actually I do. I think you guys just need to be a little bit more strict on all of us. Like sometimes the coaches are like, oh, yeah,
What?
I agree with you.
They're like, hallelujah. Who is this
this
kid?
child?
Yeah.
I was like, what else do you have to tell them? He's like, I was like, thank you. Tell them thank you.
Yeah.
Please.
Is it
Thank
like
you
the
for
end
the
of season?
time you put into
What?
me.
Is it like towards the end of the season?
So it's the end of indoor, starting
Okay.
outdoor.
Okay.
Oh, All right.
But I was just dying. I was like, that is such, like, what other kid was like, I think you guys need to be.
You be harder on us.
These
Be
kids are
harder,
out of
be
hand.
strict. Yeah.
You need to lay down some rules.
Yeah. Well, and he's like, sometimes they just don't listen to you. And they're like, we know that you listen. And I was like, I mean, the coach was like, you can tell them. I was like, tell them nicely.
Right.
Don't boss everybody around, please.
Oh, that is so funny.
That's cute. I could see it.
Yeah,
I
for
could
sure.
totally see it.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
he could
man.
just be a little bit more strict.
He was so funny.
Yeah. Did you see that Morty came and said hi yesterday?
Yeah, so the other day, like the
Melted my heart.
Yeah, so Tara watched Morty, and both Tara
Yes.
and Mark are obsessed with him and love him and probably gave him more pets than he ever gets at home. I pet him a ton.
Yeah.
Matt does
yeah.
for a second, and he's done, and the kids sometimes, you know.
That's
So
normal, yeah.
I think he got a lot more attention there. And so I think, like, the first day home, we all went outside for something, and he, you know, followed us along, and he started headed right there. I was like, Morty! He was trying to make a breakaway, but then yesterday he made it.
He did.
He broke away and went right in the
Zeta.
house.
She was asleep, and I was like, oh, my heart's so happy. He just came right up, and he was licking me, and I was like, I wanted to lick him. I'm like, I love you. He was like, I love you.
Yeah, see, that's why he gets more love.
And then he got
I'd
down,
never
and
once
him and
want to
Minnie
lick
were
him.
like going crazy, like chasing. Then he'd run back up on me and like give me. I was like, It was the best. It was so cute.
Matt was like, Mark loves him too.
He said right here.
It's true.
He says, love Morty.
Yeah.
No shit. Mark's like, I could do a dog like Morty. I'm like, I could too. I could too.
You don't want a chopper?
I was all creep. I'm all, Molly, if you're really tired tonight, he can stay.
You can stay.
You don't have to get him tonight. You can get him tomorrow.
Actually, I would have probably gone with it, but the kids were like,
I know.
St. Morty.
No, I know. I figured that. I totally figured that.
That's cute.
It was
I
so
know.
cute. Well, he didn't give a shit. Once you guys got there, he was like, he was
Yeah.
so excited.
I was
cute.
excited to see my dog. I was actually like really, I'm actually really happy I had a break from Chopper because I was really starting to get like discouraged, I think.
Yes.
Do you like him again?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
miss him?
I did. I missed them both. You know,
Yes.
but I felt like he got bigger. I was like, oh my gosh, in 1 week, this is crazy. And he's doing better overall.
He was probably so excited to see you guys.
He actually was.
Was-
Fozzie, not so much. The kids and him walked in
Yeah.
from your house, and he kind of just looked around and went about his stuff, not even realizing. And I was
Really?
like, what
Mad
the
at you
hell?
guys.
Yeah, maybe he was mad.
Yeah.
But I think maybe because he was home with the kids the whole time. It's not like he was
Yeah.
at my aunt's house and then
Yeah.
coming like
Right.
I don't know, but it's weird because that's the first time he's ever responded that way. Normally he's like jumping on me and
We kept him at our house though.
yeah, I don't
Maybe because he saw the kids.
Yeah.
maybe
Kids.
it was weird.
Or maybe because he saw Chopper
Maybe.
going crazy. I don't know. You know what I
Well,
mean?
he wasn't there when that happened.
Oh,
I don't
he
know. It was
wasn't?
weird. No, I went and picked up Chopper from my aunt's house.
Oh, okay.
Fozzie's cute.
He is.
Yeah, he's a lover.
Sweet boy.
He just wants attention all the time.
He thinks
Love me, just love.
Right.
He would be a Morty if he
Yeah,
was Morty's
him and
size.
Morty are like the
100%.
same. Yes.
he crawled up on the couch. He's like sitting on Cody's lap. He's like as big as him.
Yep.
And Cody kept telling him to like give him hugs, and I was like, "You're gonna get in trouble. He's not supposed to do that."
They're like
Well, I-
sharing clothes.
I
and-
did. I did tell him because he's not supposed to jump up on people,
Mhm.
but like if I ask him for a hug,
Oh, then you'll let him.
then
Okay.
if I'm standing there, I'm like, "Do you want a hug?" And then he'll jump up on me, and he'll like, cut. You know, I'll give him.
You should have
cuddles.
did like Cody and me outfits and took
You
pictures and
That
like
would've been awesome. There was one point
So
he would
funny.
he had his back legs on the floor, and then his like most of his body was over the ottoman.
Yes.
And I was like, Fozzie.
Yep.
And then he like looks over at me,
Uh-huh.
and then he climbs up all the way and
Yep.
lays down.
That's what he does on this little tiny
It's
ottoman.
so funny.
He's so funny.
He's
I
like,
love-
I'm not totally on it.
Uh-huh.
Uh huh.
I'm not on the couch.
One little toe's touching the ground still. That's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, what a week.
I
It's been
know.
busy. Anything else?
Jack's puking today.
He is.
I woke up at 2:30 in the morning. He threw up like once and a couple tiny bits, and then he's had diarrhea most of the day, and then he threw up again.
I'm glad we're here.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Hey, we're down in the basement. He's been in his room. He's been quarantined.
Can't wait for the shits.
Yep. Yep.
We're not gonna get it, guys.
Can't wait for my whole family to go through
refuse.
that. It's great.
My kids stay. My kids stay
There's-
quarantined when they're sick.
That is true.
There's definitely a cold. Ava got sick, then Tyler got sick.
And Nick got sick too, didn't he?
No, he's a faker.
He is.
Yes.
What a.
He probably
Played hooky.
He was like, "Mom, my head hurts," and that's what Tyler and Ava said. So I was like, oh crap. So I like I was like, go get back in your pajamas. And then a little bit later, he was like, Mom, I think I could have actually gone to school today. I was like, you little turd.
He played you. Such a stinker.
He's like, everyone else is staying home. I don't want to miss the party.
Yeah. That's
What?
so
It's
funny.
too much fun. All right. Well, should we dive into
Yeah. We're going to
sex?
try to read these?
It's already
Yeah,
been an
let's try
hour.
to get some. Has it really?
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
an hour and 5 minutes.
Oh, damn. Okay,
I
we'll
know.
do like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
That work?
Yeah. We
Okay.
can always do these another time.
So
There's
this is part
lots.
2. When we
Mhm.
did it back in August, these are
Mhm.
always just hilarious.
This part 1.5 because we'll give you more later.
Yeah, we will.
True story.
So,
Part 1.5.
yeah. So tell them what it is. Oh, you already did, I guess.
It is embarrassing sex stories, right?
Mhm.
Which
We
one was
asked
it?
3 questions. Things you wish you'd
Ah.
known,
Oh, yeah.
things you wish you would tell your partner, and there was another question.
Yeah, things you'd wish you'd known prior to about sex. Things you want to tell your partner,
And misconceptions.
and misconceptions of
Yeah.
sex. So I guess, yeah, we've done lots of sex
So is this first one?
episodes,
They're all mixed up.
Oh.
Yeah.
and it's
I know.
in very
You gotta really, it's
low,
so
low.
tiny.
It's like
So
font
tiny.
for ants.
It really is.
I can read this one. It
Yeah,
says, it's fun.
It's fun. Sex is fun. Here, make sure to cross them off so I don't have to go back and do this
Okay.
later. 'cause
That's a good
the whole
step.
reason why they're-
That's
Yeah.
a good step. That it's fun.
It is fun.
You want it to be
so
fun.
we should do a little recap because we had a lot last time that said like, well, I don't know. I can't remember now. I had a brain freeze.
That intercourse does not happen in the belly button.
Yeah,
That's
we
a
did.
big one.
That they
we
didn't
did.
enjoy it.
No, we had a lot of like foreplay. I need more foreplay, whatever. And then some
Yes.
people were like, the last one that you were on the last episode was foreplay is over
Is overrated.
is overrated. So I think people just have
Preference.
done
Like here.
yeah
Done dirty.
turn
Turn you on. Wait, what?
I don't know, but
Hold on. Explain, Christina.
yes, explain. Yeah. Anyway,
Or
there's- what can you read it? Did you tell her to read it?
Yeah, I just passed it on. I was like, you got
Is
it.
it really that small?
I'm sorry. Do you mean to
It's
pull
like
them up on
small
here?
and kind of fuzzy.
Yeah,
I know.
think it's 'cause it's fuzzy.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
You
After
just gotta-
50, it slows way down and doesn't last nearly as long.
Wait, how long is long?
5 hours.
I-
We did talk a lot about that too. Because we were like, guys, it doesn't need
It's
to be
not
that long.
like the movies. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
No.
not like the
I
movies.
don't think it is that long
No.
most of the time.
No.
The
That's
guys
what I
actually
mean.
last long. Like you hear these stories of these guys be like, I could
Oh.
last
Yeah, you
hours.
told,
I'm like, no,
on
you
the last
can't.
episode you told the Mark
'Cause,
story.
yeah, Mark said that.
Oh, I could last all night.
So I think this is a
Challenge accepted.
misconception is it's not messy.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. It
It
yeah, I
is.
mean it's
and we talked about it.
And it's bodily fluids.
it's
you know?
Yeah.
bodily fluids, yeah. But yeah, it's not like the movies, right? Everybody thinks it's gonna be like the movies.
Yeah,
And when you
It's not.
see that in a movie, I'm always like, ugh. When they just like
They roll
lay
over
there
and go
Yes.
to sleep.
we talked about
like,
being
you need
stuck
to
to
go
the
to the
sheet.
bathroom.
You're gonna get a UTI.
Yeah, or rinse that out.
Yeah, for sure. Do you guys always pee after
Wrong
sex?
wat- Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I sit there for a long
So do
time.
I.
Sometimes
I
I'll
do
be
too.
like, Matt, will you grab my phone? He's like,
Yeah.
what? I'm like, I gotta pee, and
Yeah.
it's not coming.
Yep.
So I sit there.
It's a
Same.
must.
It like takes a minute.
yeah, sometimes. Well, because a lot of times I'll go right, like if I know it's happening, I'll go right before. Because I'm like, I don't want to pee on him.
Yeah.
If I,
Yes.
it depends on how bad I have
When
to
it's
go.
uncomfortable.
Yeah. So then,
It's-
if that happens, yeah, do you want to pee on him?
No.
Like pushes the blast.
Is that weird?
Yeah. Well, some
I
people
feel
might
like-
like it.
I feel like if I had to pee and at the release,
Right.
like
Yeah.
I could see myself releasing everything.
right.
Yeah.
No. I
Oh
know,
yeah.
that's-
I
So that's
pee.
why I make
I
sure
have
to
to pee.
pee.
I pee.
Yeah.
And then that's when I'm like, well, I'll be on the
Yeah.
toilet for a while, and it's not
Right.
pooping; it's trying to get a pee out.
Yeah.
Oh, Christina said, "Does dirty talk turn you on?"
Oh.
Okay, this makes me think of the movie. It's called Scary Movie, but it's not actually
Oh.
scary. So I swear I've shared this story on here before. But it's a comedy. If you guys haven't seen it, Scary Movie. Anyways, man and woman are in the bedroom, getting ready to do hanky panky. You don't see it. You just know that's what's going to happen. And he's like, talk dirty to me, baby. She's like, yeah? Yeah? He goes, yeah. And she goes, all right, I'm going to fart in your face. And I'm going to piss in your mouth. And he's like, whoa, whoa.
Different kinds.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Wrong kind. I kind of giggle at it.
I do too.
have
I
a hard
probably
time
always
being-
laugh.
I have a hard time being serious with it.
I like it a little bit.
I like it
Yeah. we do a little bit of it back and forth
Guys,
to each other.
This is I shouldn't even share this, but I'm going to, and it's live, and you can't even edit it.
Nope, I
Nope,
can't take
nope.
it
I
out.
am not a person that cusses ever.
Do you say fuck me?
Oh,
Me
not
too.
that, but like
Me too. Oh.
no, but this was the first time
Sometimes I say-
recently. I've never done like I sometimes think about it, but I hold myself back. But this time I just could not hold it, and I came out, and
Well, what did you say?
Matt got real excited. He liked it. I
If
just
it's
said
not-
it,
You said,
not F me, just like it felt good. So I was just real loud. I was even shocked. I was like,
What did I just say?
like after the fact, I was just laying there. I was like waiting for a comment. He's like, "Remember when you?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Have you ever heard me say that?" He's like, "No, never."
Oh, my cheeks hurt. That was so funny.
Which was funny because the other day I saw Fatty's story, and she was asking people if they cuss during sex,
yeah.
and the percentage was very high.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey.
I
can't
do
hold back
sometimes.
sometimes.
I think it
It kinda makes
depends
it
on
fun.
my mood.
Oh yeah.
How-
There's times
how-
I'm more into like. Sorry.
Yeah, no,
I'm cutting
no.
you off. No, you finish.
Well,
this is an opportunity of mine. I learned this week.
What?
Finish conversation.
I think it just depends on how dirty I'm feeling, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah.
How nasty.
Oh yeah.
There's definitely different sexes. like
Yes.
like there's like the romantic
Yeah.
sex
Yes.
where
Yes.
of course I'm not gonna drop dirty, or there's just like the raw and dirty.
Yep.
Get it?
Let's
Yep.
get it.
Get it in.
My
Yeah.
vagina's been screaming for you. You know.
I hope he's sleeping.
Oh shit.
He's like,
Matthew, sex
I
talk
heard you
101.
saying things last night.
Oh,
Her vagina's
no.
screaming these
That-
days.
I don't want
Do
anything screaming at me.
vaginas scream?
What do they say?
Yeah, what is this?
Why are they screaming?
Yeah, I agree.
Oh.
Mark and I, it's not the same every time. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is times I just want romance and caress.
Yes.
And like
Nice.
nice.
Passionate.
Yes. And there's other times I'm like, let's go. You know, there's the midday hurries. Like there's a lot of,
Yes.
Yeah, there's different sexes.
different
Yes.
sexes.
Yeah. I agree.
Different sexes. And it goes back to the communication. We touched on that a lot.
Yes.
Mhm.
Sex is a relationship. Share your desires, even if it feels awkward, because it felt weird for me, and I'm not a shy person. But it does kind of take some time to
Yeah.
get used to like talking about that,
Mhm.
Yeah.
you know, with your partner. This guy says use lube, or this gal. Yep.
Person.
Yes.
Yeah, you definitely want to be nice and moist. Oh, this one said hurts like a bitch.
I think
Aw.
there was a lot of first time talks too.
Was there?
Mhm.
Oh, I
it's
see.
like a
First time.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's like what you wish you would have known
Oh.
about it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Boundaries are okay. You don't have to be down with everything. I love that. I think that is so important.
Are you just finding the ones that
oh,
you can read?
Yes. Yes, pretty much.
That's why I read.
I know.
It's fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, I think this is a misconception that women want it to take a long time. We kind of touched on that.
Yeah, we did. We don't.
No, Any guy
No.
that told me that when I was like dating, like for anything, I was like, that turns me off. Actually, that
Yeah.
sounds like
Sometimes I want like.
painful.
Sometimes I could do foreplay for a long time,
Yeah.
It
Just like-
depends. Yeah.
but half the time it doesn't last that long. Because I'm like, okay,
It's time.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I
That-
could do that long. That's just me. Just touch me.
See, I do. I get so excited that I'm like, I'm ready.
Yeah.
It's true.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You know.
You know.
Yeah. No. The sounds. The smells.
Mhm.
Just ignore them.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a smell sometimes.
And sounds sometimes,
And
right,
sounds.
Ashley?
Sounds.
What?
Yeah. Nice and
not
loud.
from me.
Yeah. Doing the.
Yeah. I actually sound like the turtle.
Oh.
No.
That turtle.
No.
Remember the deep turtle I told you about?
No.
I think.
Oh.
Have you not seen that?
Remember the zoo
At the
video?
zoo, yeah.
Yes.
Facial.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Those turtles.
Those turtles.
They
Turtles,
nasty.
yeah,
No,
yeah, nasty.
Ashley's turtles like this.
Yeah. Guys, I'm trying to get better.
You're doing great,
I want
I
you-
guess. I would assume.
Right?
You're
Yeah.
doing good.
Doing
You're doing
good.
good
I'm trying to do
trying.
better.
I have a
Trying
good
to
feeling that you're
communicate-
doing
I'm
good.
trying to communicate better.
You're doing great, Ash.
Just one of these
Proud
days,
of
I want
you.
you to say
Harder.
just like that.
Harder. Harder.
I'd be like, what are you saying?
Like,
What? Wait, say it. Say the actual word.
Yeah.
okay, so
Yes.
I do tell a story.
Tell a story.
When we were in Hawaii, we both partook.
Partake.
So we go back to our room. We're having a moment, and we pop some gum in because we had been drinking. And there's something about like alcohol breath. I don't like it. I don't like
Ooh.
boozy breath. So I was like, "Come on here."
Mm-mm.
So then it got hot. So all of a sudden I just stopped. I was like, "Why is it spicy?" And we stopped, and we were laughing for so long. Have you guys seen that?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Wow.
I've seen that.
Anyway, that is
It was
awesome.
pretty funny. It was pretty funny.
We did in Disneyland. We walked by outside of Disneyland. We walked by a cloud of.
We're like,
Yeah, and I was like,
Right?
oh, my mom's like, why is there a skunk right here? I was like, Mom, that's not a skunk. That's a magical plant. She's like, oh, and that's
Magical
like
plant.
a very magical plant.
Yes.
She's like, okay, I got it.
yeah.
And the kids are like, what? We're like, it's a plant.
It's a skunk.
It's a
It's a
plant
different
that
kind of skunk.
smells
Right?
weird.
Yeah.
I like it for those moments that I need to loosen up, mentally. It helps, especially in those intimate moments.
Settings.
So I'm not
Absolutely.
focused on so many other things.
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like the senses are a little
Yeah.
more intense too.
Mhm.
A position to reach the spot. Like, how do you have a certain position that
Yeah.
like
Yes.
if you get into that position that's gonna
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
own the G spot, like this is it.
Yeah. I have one I like.
Yeah.
But why did they just randomly say that? What was that to?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a great question.
I have
It
no
was
idea.
to one of the three.
Okay, perfect.
One of the three
Mm-hmm.
statements we asked.
Hey, we don't know.
Let's see. Go slower! Exclamation point.
We talked about that too.
We
Sometimes
did.
guys get excited and they go faster and faster. It's like, oh, they like you. It's like, no.
Yeah.
No, just
Or
like,
they
yes.
like finish, so they think you need faster to finish, and you're like,
Yes.
no,
No,
we're good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Don't hunt me like a rabbit. That doesn't work for me.
Why is it spicy?
so funny. It was so funny.
Those moments too are awesome when you're like in the moment and even laughing. I don't
Yeah.
know what. Sometimes it's just like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
It was
That's
way
the
funny.
I love those moments.
Or like the aftermath. Sometimes when you're laughing and then it's like your
Yes.
What?
muscles
Pulsing.
are like pushing
Pulsing.
him out.
Things out.
And you get
Then it makes it more funny.
ticklish
And it makes it
extra
more funny,
tender.
because they're like, oh, they're like trying not.
And there's a mess happening. It's
Yeah,
just
try
like a
not to
whole
cry.
thing.
Catch it. Catch it.
Ew.
Do you?
Ew.
Okay. Do you owe multiple times in a session?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah, I feel like yes,
Hold on, Ashley.
but they're different. Like,
Different intensities?
yeah.
Yeah?
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're staring at me. What?
I get it.
I'm thinking
Sometimes I do it during foreplay, which I don't want to, and I'm like, dang it.
I know.
It's the worst.
Yes.
But then sometimes it can happen again.
Yes.
But I always try and like not, so it is not as intense because you're trying to kind of hold it back. You're like, no,
Yes.
now.
Right.
Wait.
You're doing the move that they do.
Yeah. Give me a second.
Don't move.
Don't move.
Don't move.
Someone told me if you pat it in between, it helps. That's what I heard.
You
I haven't tried it because I was
down, girl.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Down,
Pat it?
girl.
yeah.
Like to calm it down?
Then you can go again.
I want.
Or like
That's what I
after, so you've reached and
Yes.
then you pat it?
Yes, that's
And
what
you're
I
like,
heard.
Okay,
So
you can go
post
again.
orgasm, it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if
Oh.
you go too early,
I guess I don't know.
just pat her
or
down.
just one around
Say,
too.
You're all right.
Yeah.
You can go. You
Just-
can do this.
Just
Good job.
comfort her.
You can.
You do good.
You can do this
You
more.
can do good again.
Guys, I was just told. I'm just repeating what I've been told.
Well, you're gonna try it now. Matt's gonna be like, "What did you
What are you
just do?"
doing? Yeah.
Good job. Yay.
I want you
Let's
to.
go again.
I want you to talk to her while you do it, though.
That
Way
was
to go,
good. It was a
sweetheart.
little early, but
Right?
let's try this again.
A little premature.
Yeah.
Let's grow up a little bit next time.
I do. I kind of feel like a prepubescent teenager when I do that. I'm like, oh, really? Like that's supposed to be the guy that does that, not me.
That's
embarrassing.
That's embarrassing. And I do. I usually like hide it. So I'm like,
Oh yeah, you're like, I don't even know. This is so nice.
I'm talking too much. I need to leave. Let's go to bed.
Okay.
I really will be sleeping.
Okay.
Hopefully my mom's not watching this.
I know.
I think my mom was.
Oh boy, she's all. I'm out. This is
My mom
wrong.
said she's been watching recently. I'm like, let's not.
Oh, boy.
do that anymore. Let's
Hi,
stop.
Deb.
Sorry, Deb. She's all things I didn't want to know.
I can never look at them again. She passed her. She passed it.
She's like, ooh, I'm gonna try that tonight. Oh, Vic.
Nope.
Heard that works on the dudes too, right? They
crying.
just gotta slap them silly, like, damn it, doggy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay, well,
Can't.
we hope you took notes.
Pat it down.
These
Can
are,
you,
yep.
not, can you not read anymore?
That- well,
Is that
shit. Okay. I mean,
We are at
it's gonna take
9:50.
some time.
Yeah, we are.
You guys are probably ready to go
Yeah.
get crazy in the bedroom after that.
yeah, I'm sure.
So we'll let you get to
Try
it.
out their new theory.
Try it out. See how it works. Let us know.
Don't.
Yeah, report back. We'll be sending out a worksheet. So
We'll send out a Google survey. You
Yep.
can fill out.
Yep. I love it. Well,
Oh.
we tell all over here. Oh.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I can
Well,
say
it's
She
fine.
knows all the
She
things.
knows.
Yeah.
Exactly. We're women
'Kay.
here. Well, we love you guys. Thank you. We'll be back next Thursday, 8:30
Yes.
p.m. live
Yes.
on the tube. Baby.
Is it my week?
YouTube? Yes. It'll be
Okay.
Ashley next week.
I'll
Okay.
think of something.
This one?
Peace
Yep.
and love.